Hello everybody, hope you're doing all well. I haven't been on YouTube for a while, not for any particular reason, I've just been quite lazy recently, but you know, we all do. So today I want to bring you a review, slash kind of unboxing, even though I've already used them, but I thought I would review them once I'd used them. I bought them yesterday. Well, they came yesterday, so I've had the whole day and whole night of using them, and I just thought they was really good. So these are the AMZLIFE wireless earbuds. These cost me, I got these off of Amazon. That's the front of the box. I don't know if you can see. You will have to bear with me. It's my first review, so it's probably not going to be amazing, but I wanted to bring, because I didn't really see any review. There was no reviews on YouTube of these, and I just think they're so brilliant for the price. These cost me $29.99 off Amazon, and that is like the back of the box as well, and I'll do a close-up of what's inside and stuff, but I just think they're really brilliant. You know, there's a little bit of a backstory behind why I've got these now, because previously I had the Huawei Buds 3. And I used to have a Huawei Mate 20 Lite before this phone that I have now. I'm currently filming with. I've got a Samsung Galaxy A71, sorry. And I think before, the phone that I had before was an issue with the Buds 3, but they didn't work for me personally. When I had them, they were just a constant issue. They would disconnect, one would go one ear, they'd disconnect for ages, and wouldn't reconnect, and it was just a constant problem. And I just thought, for spending $169.99 on them, as I recall that I did at the time, they might be different now, and they might work for other phones, and you know, other versions of the phone. I think it was the phone that I had prior, so I think it might, like I said, it might be my phone, so I don't want to obviously slate those earphones, because it probably wasn't earphones, it probably was my phone. But I thought, you know, I just didn't want, I wanted earbuds, because, you know, the size of them smaller, and if you're doing running or exercising and stuff and like that, they stay in. Or like for me, sometimes, I don't know about anybody else, but over night time, sometimes I just like to listen to my music and I'm settling down to sleep, so you can really like move over in them, and you know, they're comfortable. So that's why I decided to have a look, and I wasn't willing to spend $169.99 again, purely because obviously the experience I had prior, and it puts you off a little bit, I think, and I just don't think it's worth it either sometimes. And I think there's other alternatives, but it's very difficult to choose, because you don't get, you know, the review, you know, there's not really many reviews on YouTube of which ones to buy and stuff like that, but these, I have to say, are amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show obviously a close-up of the box, and obviously what you get in the box, and you know, everything. Like I said, I kind of put it back in the box. I haven't used everything, so like the charging wire in there, I haven't used, because I already have a charging wire. I don't see the point in getting it out, it's small. Oh, and also you'll see as well, the other reason why I picked these is because I've charging USB-C, which USB-C for me is just way much better. I don't understand why a lot of things are still micro USB. I just think USB-C is way better. So I just think, why not go with USB-C? It charges better. It just is more practical in today's society. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the camera angle, and I'm going to film the unboxing and stuff, and I'll tell you the reviews, and also what I'll do as well is I'll find the link, and I'll leave down below if you're interested as well, because I think these are such a good purchase, and also they're very comfortable. And for me personally, because everybody's ear shapes are different, everyone's ears anyway are different, but like naturally one ear is different to the other, and I find that this ear is the tighter. It sounds really weird, but this ear is tighter than this ear, so I have to kind of have one that's obviously, it doesn't ache too much or hurt on this ear, and then one that doesn't, it's not going to slide out of this ear. So, but like I said, I love these, I can't really complain about them, they're amazing. So I'm going to get onto the unboxing process. Okay, so this is top of the box, so it literally just has what it is. It's upside down. I think the label's upside down, to be honest, because if you look at the bottom, it's the other way around. And then this is the back of the box, so it shows you what it looks like on the inside and stuff like that. And I think the box is quite nice as well. It's not just, oh, sorry, you can't see, it's not just like a cheap plastic box. This is quite a, a nice box that it comes in. So let's take the lid off. So what you get is your instruction manual. There we go. You get your instruction manual of how it works, how to operate them. And one thing also I want to say that I found with these, just skip songs and pause songs and that, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but I tell you something, the response of the buttons work absolutely amazingly. Like, seriously, like, they work so well. You literally have to barely touch them and they just react, and that's one of the reasons why I like them. And also for me as well, I didn't want to go for something that looked identical to the AirPods. And yeah, they have similarities, but I didn't want something that was a complete rip off of them. I wasn't really interested. I don't like the design too much of those. So the next thing you get is your AirPods. Obviously these are on. So as you can see, these are really nice. They're not, really cheap. I've already used them, like I said. They're really comfortable to wear. The sound quality as well, it doesn't sound boxy. You really get the bass and everything out of them. What I would recommend though, if you are going to use them, just go into your settings of your sound and just mess around with it a little bit and find what works for you, because obviously it's different quality of sound works different for everybody. So go into your settings on your phone or whatever it is you're using and just alter them a bit, and you'll find what I found with mine, especially on the Samsung, is if you put it on, so you go into settings, you go into sound, and you go into put your, I think it's Adobe bass on, that sounds better. And then you got the options of the equalizer. You can mess with the equalizer, but you got the options of which ones. I press jazz because I think it gives the best effect on the sound. I really do. I think that it just gives me more of a surround sound, I think, and more of a bassy sound. So yeah, so there's your earpods. They're very comfortable. They sit in your ear really, really well. Like, I love them, absolutely love them. And then the next thing you'll get is your charging wire. Like I said, I haven't really opened this because I don't really need to use it, because I've got other ones, 3-meter ones and stuff. And it's USB-C, which is absolutely brilliant, because who uses micro USB these days? Come on. Like, the micro USB is so slow in charging. These charge so fast as well, which is really, really good. So that's the wire. Again, I'll put it back in the bag haphazardly. So then you get the actual, move the box out of the way. Then you get, so that's the bottom of it, by the way. So that's the logo. And then you, as you can see, USB-C on the back. So these don't open from the top and you put the earphones in. You lift it up. And as you can see, you get where your earphones will sit. And also you get a display to say how much charge you've got in the cradle for the earphones, and it will show when these are charging as well, and they will go red when they're charging. Honestly, I couldn't recommend them any more. Like, they're amazing. You don't need to go and spend over £100 on earbuds when you can spend $29.99 and get practically the same. So you don't need to go and spend over £100 on earbuds, and I was cheap enough to do it, and like I said, it might have been just my phone, I'm not gonna sit there and blame them, you never know, but for what I paid, I just felt that. And also the quality of the sound did not sound anywhere as good as these. It sounded so boxy, it sounded so raw, like, I just didn't like it. And the comfort of them was really good and stuff. I had them in black, actually, because my phone's black, and I wish that these were in black because I prefer the black to the white ones, but anyway. So yeah, what you do is you just pop your earphones in, and they have a magnetic thing. As you can see, the lights go red, and then you've got the charge itself going off here. And then yeah, that is them. And also the nice thing is the case isn't massive, because sometimes I've noticed designs like this where the earphones sit like that in the cradle, not in the top. The cases can be quite bulky, and the one thing I didn't want either was a massive case, because when you're carrying them around, the last thing you need is a massive case for them. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these for anyone if they want to not spend a fortune on AirPods, but still want the same quality and good quality sound when you listen to them, and the charge lasts in these for ages. I was using these for ages yesterday, and the charge lasted in them. I do need to plug these in, but as you can see, I left these in charge once I finished with them last night when I settled down, and they've only dropped to 95%, so you've only lost 5%, so charge-wise at the cradle as well, brilliant. And I think it's quite nice to see the little LED screen to see what sort of charge you have. To keep an eye on it, really. So yeah, that was my review on the AMZLIFE earbuds, or yeah, earbuds. I could not recommend them enough. I think they're amazing, and you know, if you don't want to spend over £100 on earbuds, then this is the way to go. I think these are really good, and there are probably the ones out there that are just as good, but I think these are so good for what you're paying. You're getting so much more, I think, personally. And with these as well, I'm going to edit this thing because I forgot to mention, these are so easy to set up as well. I've got them in at the moment actually, so if I sound any different, it's because they're in, but the setup of them's really easy. It is literally, there's not silly numbers, you know, sometimes with Bluetooth it has silly numbers and all that. It is literally just, it will say AMZLIFE on them, and like I said, they just set up absolutely, you know, really, really easy, and you're literally good to go. You might find that the first one I had them, it did struggle to connect at first, but just messing with the Bluetooth and stuff, and that, it will get it to work. So you might find that, and you know, there is one slight thing when I do use them, sometimes they just do disconnect just for like a split second, but it doesn't bother me. And it's very rare as well. So yeah, but I'll definitely leave the link down below so you can have a look yourself and see how you feel. Look at the reviews. I know some of the reviews are really, really good. But I just love these so much. I'm really happy, and I think, you know, even if there was a problem with them, you know, with Amazon, it's very easy to send things back and get a refund if you want a refund. So if you're not happy with it, you know, the refund is really simple to do. But I definitely would recommend these 100%. So that was my review on the AMZLIFE / unboxing. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below on what else you want to see. I think, you know, you should definitely give it a go and see how you feel with them. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next.